Alright, so Kyle Dubas will not be back. The Leafs have parted ways. And they better fucking part ways with Sheldon Keefe too. If he stays, I'm mad. But Kyle Dubas, I'm 50-50 with this. You know, he done a lot of stupid things, you know. Uh, some bad signings, but at the end of the day, he did his best for us to win the fucking game. He did his best to win the game. Um, to win any game, actually. You know, he put up a good roster. We couldn't get it done. You know, at the trade deadline this year, he did a really good job. Without that trade deadline, we wouldn't win a round. We wouldn't have a team able to go deep in the playoffs. The team didn't show up. You know, you can't blame Kyle for that. He put up a really good roster. And hopefully we can keep a few of those guys, like Luke Shen, Ryan O'Reilly, Chari, like those guys. But we'll see. Yeah, Sheldon Keefe better be gone because he's a fucking dog shit coach, and he was hired by Kyle Dubas. He was this guy from like the Greyhounds and the Marlies. So like, I think I think he's hopefully he's gone. But yeah, Kyle Dubas, dumb moves sometimes, but overall he was a good GM. He will not return. I don't know whose decision it was. I think this was Kyle Dubas' decision, man. I think he's gonna take time off from his for his family, and I don't think he'll be in the NHL team this year. I don't know, maybe late in the season if a team fires a GM, he'll get hired or something. But I think next year he'll find employment. I think this year he's just gonna take a break. You know, the Toronto media is fucking tough on everybody, but yeah, like rightfully so. But still, um, Sheldon Keefe better be gone. You know, that's all I'm thinking about this is like Sheldon Keefe better be gone. Like, I wanted Kyle to stay. You know, I was mixed on it. It sucks that he's gone, but we'll see what happens. Who he hires a GM. Is it gonna be young, old? I have no idea. Either way, I want some fucking changes. You know, Matthews and Marner, one of them has to be gone. And I don't give a shit about this feel-good crowd. Like, they have to make a trade. Those guys' contracts are expiring. Matthews next year, Marner in the other year. So, you have to make a decision with one of them. Just to make, like, you know, just to add depth to the team. Like, if you trade one of them, you're going to get a lot of pieces and picks and some players, some prospect. You got to add depth to the team. So, and hopefully the new GM, builds the farm up a little bit, you know, so you can have some guys that can get called up. The new GM signed some tough players, too. So, I don't know. Brandon Shanahan's still on the fucking team, so I'm not that confident because I hate him. He sucks. I hate Brandon Shanahan. He should have been fired too. They should have parted ways. Yeah. But yeah, sucks. You know. You know, Kyle Dubas and I up and downs. You know, in opinions, but I thought he was a good GM. You know, he did his fucking job. The team didn't deliver for him, you know? You can fucking complain about him all you want. The team didn't deliver for this guy, okay? He was fucking passionate. He cared about this fucking team. He did everything for this team to win. Did he make mistakes? Of course he made mistakes. That's every fucking GM, but he did his fucking job. Kyle's gonna be signed by any fucking team. Any team that needs a GM, he'll probably get paid a fat contract by any team that needs a GM next year. So, you know, that's all I gotta say. That's my opinion on it. We'll see who the Leafs hires a GM. They need to fire their fucking coach, too. They really need to fire a coach. Keefe needs to go. Like, honestly. Honestly, Sheldon Keefe has to fucking go. He stinks as a head coach. And Kyle hired him. So if you're getting rid of Kyle, you got to get rid of Keefe. Unless Keefe is the biggest puppet possible and you love his fucking silver hair. Like, you got to get rid of Keefe. Like, Keefe was the number one guy to let go. If they keep Keefe, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. But that's all I got to say. Peace.